Local celebrities! It's your sassy but classy host, Joresa B. And keeping you above the line today is Mr. Damian Bailey, the writer, producer, and director of the film Gang Girl. How you doing, Damian?
I got allergies. I'm swollen right now.
Swollen?
The whole face. The pollen is out there. It's like, but I'm
it's
good.
getting warmer.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, you know how it is in New York. It takes forever.
Yeah, but I feel high right now.
You should because of your film.
My baby.
Your baby. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
First of all, how did this even start? It started as a play, correct?
Right. It was a play based on my first play called The New Testament, story of Paul the Apostle, and it was a modernized version of the story of Paul, who was a Christian tormentor who got converted by Jesus and became one of the greatest apostles. What I did was modernize it, made it like an all-male gang type of thing, and it was talking about gang awareness. And then one of the actresses, actually Anissa Chalmers, who plays Veronica, because we know each other way back, she came up with the idea saying, why don't you make this into an all-girl gang? And I laughed at her. I was like, that doesn't exist.
Why?
I didn't know at the time, and then she told me her life story. I thought I knew her. I've known her since I was a kid, but I didn't know her personal life story. And she told me about how she was involved with the wrong kinds of people, how she was abused in her home, and I came up with the story right then and there. And then I did some research online, talking to some former gang members, female gang members, and they were telling me their experiences there.
You talked to them personally?
I talked to them personally.
Were they New York gang members?
Well, one was New York. Her name was Taisha Fredericks, and she was actually a coworker of mine. And she told me her life story as well. She's a former gang affiliated. Now she's born-again Christian personal trainer. And she told me her experience. And then I talked to numerous girls around the country about their experience, how they got in, why they got in. And then I was like, why nobody's telling the story? You know, this should be out here.
How did you find these names? Like, were they like references?
This was a while back, around maybe like around 2002. So the internet, the chat rooms was just getting bigger. I forgot, I don't know how I stumbled upon it. I was on a chat room and it was talking about gangs, like, I don't know, it was just gang or whatever, if I can remember. And then I posted and I said, hey, I'm doing a play, a research, and they reached out to me.
So this is 7 years in the making.
Oh yeah. I actually wrote this script. I was working at Equinox Fitness as a front desk operator, swiping membership cards, and I wrote the screenplay at the front desk.
There you go. Okay, use your time wisely.
Yeah, so I was
you
like,
know those boring jobs that you don't like to be at? Yeah. Work on your
Exactly.
monologues, your script, you know, those kind of things.
Right.
Great. So you wrote the script, and then at some point you decided, let's make it a film.
Right. Well, because it was so good, I had so much feedback when we did the play, I decided to make a film. I was just bored one day and I wrote it while I was working on my shift. I wrote it, and then I thought, well, why don't I sell this screenplay? Because I think it would make a great movie. So I shipped it out to each agency, each black producers out there.
Just like snail mail, cold mailing, like
a little bit of both, a little bit of networking.
Okay.
I even went to Los Angeles at one point to try to meet certain people, and everybody said no. Everybody gave me the whole, well, sounds good, but we're not interested, good luck. I don't even know if they read the information. They probably didn't. So I was like, why nobody's interested in this?
How many no's you think you got before you got a yes?
I got probably about 40.
Wow.
40
You hear
no's.
that? Never give up.
40
Because you're
no's.
going to get a lot.
Exactly.
You're going to get a lot of no's in this business. But you kept going because there was something inside of you, I'm guessing, that you felt like this was a story that needed to be told. Awesome. So how much longer was it until someone said yes?
I said yes.
You said yes.
I said yes. Because, you know, I came from I'm an actor. I've been acting for 17 years. I've never done filmmaking before, but I have a background in comic book illustration on how to tell stories frame by frame. So I used to do storyboards as well. And then, of course, being on sets, looking at the director, I knew the technical things of film. But I was sitting with my twin brother, Jermaine, one time, and we were talking about it. I said, nobody wants to do this. Nobody wants to, I don't understand. He just said, just do it. You know, just do it. Get a crew and just do it.